Hey guys, today we are propagating stone fruit.
Look at all these. These are a lot of old trees, right?
These trees, hashtag Tammy and Dave, thank you, Homestead, were established years and years ago. They're all fruit bearing.
Wow.
So how exciting to be able to bring these plants back to life.
Alrighty guys, we are about ready to collect some dirt so we can get started on our propagation. So what we're doing is we're wetting our dirt down so that it's good and moist for when the cuttings go in. It also is going to create a nice hole that the root tone won't come off.
Hi guys. We don't know what's all in here. Could be mulberry.
I bet that's mulberry.
Could be cherry.
Absolutely.
But do you see how they both look so very similar in the coloring? But the leaf formation is a bit different.
And the bark is a little different too.
Oh, yes, it is.
Cool? So how about we separate the ones that look like for like, and we'll put them in one of these containers.
Okay. And I just couldn't let this fruit forest not get propagated.
Not to mention there was a fire right next to it when they were propagating. So
and actually we did kind of save the day by propagating. So propagating saves lives.
Yeah, it always does,
It always
right?
does.
So my garden therapy.
These have been soaking for the last couple days in water.
We're also going to recut the bottom and so that they get a nice fresh start.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, we're going to separate these out and we'll show you what the next step is.
We're scraping the bark down to the cambium layer in order to cause a wound to the branch so that it tries to self-heal.
We're hoping that the tree is going to give itself some roots. Also, I want to cut off the top right here. Otherwise, all the energy is going to go into keeping these leaves going. Yes, safety.
Be on the safe side before we're doing the root
We
tone.
are safety girls.
We use gloves.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I like gloves.
Here is the root tone.
I don't have a mask, but I promise I'm not inhaling it.
This is a family show.
And as we were saying, dipping it in the root compound. Stir it around. You know, I like to stir the pot.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Aren't you known for that?
I am known for stirring the pot.
Are we putting it all in the same?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
they
are.
are kind of the same.
We already poked holes in the soil that was already pre-moistened, as you saw that. I've heard that propagation under a full moon actually increases the growth. I'm not sure on that, but
because of the pull.
the pull.
So I am going to right here, when you have a propagation like this, a cutting, I just go ahead and pop these off here because that's going to give me, this is the bottom part, and that's going to give me all these different nodes that it can start rooting from.
Do you have a suggestion of how many nodes?
Oh yes.
Oh, tell me.
I want at least 2 nodes into the dirt. As much as going in the dirt, I'm going to just give it a scrape. I dip it in some water. Real quick, we're using this jar of root compound because it's almost empty. And normally I would say put it in another container and don't contaminate it, but this is
contaminated.
We are going to be using this strictly for this.
For all of these fruit trees.
Yes.
We are hoping to have a whole fruit forest.
Because you never know what lies ahead.
You never know.
You never know.
And as we know, Earth is my favorite planet.
And it's my only planet. Yeah. I know sometimes you leave the galaxy.
Goldie. At our propagating grapes video, which actually turned out really great. We have a bunch of grapes right over there next to us. So these are the grapes from our grape propagation video.
So next, let's do the mulberry.
Let's do that
We'll show you
when we're done.
Alrighty guys, Jerry Lynn is wetting down the propagations. We have the purple ones done here. And yeah, giving them a good soak, then we'll cover them in plastic. Hey guys, I wanted to show you a way that I make these tents that go over our propagations. So I take a big clear bag. I will, because we're dealing with some 3-gallon pots, grab a zip tie. Zip it nice and tight on this end. And you want to cut it at the end that's sealed. So the zip tie remains on the side that is open. All right. So I cut it. There we go. And from those 2 bags, we now have 2 tents. And these are really heavy duty. So they're gonna last hopefully throughout the winter time. So here I'm gonna show you how I tent it. I stuck a stake inside of the pot. So this is going to keep the plastic off the tops of my propagations. The little stake holds it up. I come around the base. And I gather it up. And then I'm going to put a rubber band around it because I want to be able to remove it so that I can water it and check it, close it up again. Make sure that it is not in direct sunlight, that it is not going to overheat. Right now we are in about the mid 70s, but last week we were in the 80s, so I need to constantly make sure that these guys are not overheating. It's going in this nice filtered sun coming through the trees. The rubber band doesn't need to be super tight. It just needs to be tight enough so that the wind doesn't blow it off the plant. It's a great little greenhouse. If you notice you've got too much moisture going on and you want to put just a little snip in your bag, you can. Just a little snip. Alrighty guys, take a look at this one. I'm not going to open it up, but look at how well they're doing. See those buds? Look at this right here. Yep, they're taking. I'm so excited. Thank you, Lord. Oh my goodness, look at here. I think these are the cherries. See if I can get in there. Look at these propagations did great. How beautiful. Once the snow is done, I will remove the plastic. They have enjoyed this cold weather because they are stone fruit, and stone fruit does really well in the cold regions. They are flourishing. They all look so beautiful coming into leaf. I hope this shows you how easy it is to propagate stone fruit. Blessings to you. Thanks so much for watching.